So he came up with this video and saying, look at what this sheikh is saying. Out of what? To tarnish my reputation. And he has all the right to do that. It's a free country. Who cares? However, this is not our question. Did you, Sheikh Asim, say 2% to 3% in a drink is permissible because it does not waste? Yes, I did. Do you still stand by this? No, I don't. What do you mean? Akhi, when I talk about Islamic issues, I don't talk from my own self. I'm not a scholar. I don't come up and think, yeah, I think this is halal, this is haram. This is not up to me. I consult scholars, I research issues, and I quote what previous scholars said. I'm not someone who comes all of a sudden and says, Eureka, I came up with something no one else had ever spoken about. I'm the first one to, I don't know how the companions did not figure it out. I don't know how the scholars of Islam did not figure it. This is nonsense. Whatever I say, 99.99% is backed by quotes of scholars. So 2 to 3%, where did you get it from, Sheikh Asim? I got it from Sheikh Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymeen. And it's on YouTube, and it's in his books, and in his fatwas. This is what he said, that exactly as I explained to you, the presence of alcohol does not necessarily mean that it is intoxicating. However, if a drink such as non-alcoholic beer, which we have in our country, and there's Barbican, there's Musi, there's different kinds of such beer, and he said if it has 1%, 2%, or 3%, this does not intoxicate. So I quoted what the Sheikh said. Now, is it true or not? This is not to me to decide. I have given you the Islamic verdict, which segregates between wine and intoxicants and other foods and drinks that contain alcohol. How would we know? If consuming a lot of it intoxicates you, then this means it is considered to be wine, it's haram. If it doesn't, then drinking a little or a lot doesn't make any difference because it will not intoxicate you. Now, what is the percentage? This is something for the scientists, for the experts to come and say. Some of them, till date, after researching, say that 2.2 grams or around this ratio does not intoxicate. Some say no. The max is 0.5% in a liter or something, or less than that, in 100 milliliter. So it is an issue that scientists, doctors should contribute in. The principle is the same. Nothing changes. The percentage of 3%, yes, I beg to differ now. This was an exaggeration. Sheikh, how dare you quote something you're not sure of? Sue me. I give fatwas and I speak and I teach like all other shuyukh over thousands of issues per day. If one makes a mistake throughout the entire 20 years or 30 years of giving da'wah, Allah, this is excellent track record. So don't shoot the messenger. Don't discredit someone just because he made a mistake or two. We can list so many mistakes of great scholars of Islam, great imams of Islam, but this doesn't discredit them. And it's not fair to only point out a single mistake in an ocean of goodness and of correct aqidah, correct fiqh issues, correct fatwas, correct advices, and you just come to one single thing. So, to sum things up, fairness is part of our religion. Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in the Quran, which the Qadianis don't believe in. If you hate a people, you must be fair, and your hatred must not make you transgress. This is what we as Muslims are obliged to do. So going back to the issue, I have talked about this so many times. I'm getting old, I'm getting tired. I hope this explains to you that everything is halal until proven otherwise. When we have this drink that has percentage of alcohol, you have to look whether consuming, if I consume of the local beer, non-alcoholic beer that we have here in Saudi Arabia, a full pack, a 6-pack, nothing would happen. You have to go to visit the loo every 5 minutes, but nothing would intoxicate you because it does not intoxicate. And I hope this answers your question.